What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Keto Rewind. I am Jess. Thanks for clicking on today's video. Today is a week 273 update of my weight loss journey, or my journey to rewind my body from a morbidly obese weight to a healthier weight, living a keto lifestyle, a high protein lifestyle, low carb lifestyle, moving my body, all those things. So if you're looking for more videos like that, hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss any videos. But I will say, I'm not a medical doctor, not a healthcare professional. This is just my story and my own battle overcoming obesity. So with that said, today's video is going to be my weekly update. I've lost some more weight, and my secrets to self-discipline. So I thought that'd be a great topic to talk about for today, considering we have a new month, new weight loss challenge, all of those things. So what do you say? Let's get this video started. And real quick, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Element. Element electrolytes have been my go-to, my favorite electrolytes. They're the only ones I reach for. They're perfect right now while I've doubled down on my health efforts and gone strict keto. Because when I go for my walks, I will not look like this when I come back. I will be a sweaty mess. So they are my favorite because each packet contains a science-backed ratio of electrolytes, where you're getting 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium in each packet. And also they are sugar-free, gluten-free, no artificial flavors, fillers, dyes, colors, all that jazz. You're just getting a delicious tasting electrolyte that you can add to your water. So I'll put one packet in here, give it a quick little mix, and I'll head out the door and go walk. I will suck this down in my walk, and when I come back, I'll just refill this with water for the rest of the day, and I will feel refreshed in all the feels. So I do want to say real quick that I've got a new version of electrolyte that just came out, and I'm so excited about this because Element now has, pull this out, sparkling water with electrolytes. You're getting that delicious hydration without all the sugar and crap and fillers, and I am super pumped about these. I can think of a lot of things that I can do with these sparkling waters. You're getting 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams in magnesium in each can as well. So these are super exciting. So watermelon is my favorite flavor, but I also love the raspberry, but my husband kids loves the orange. But you can get this free sample pack with any drink mix purchase using my special link down below that's only available for you guys. You can use it as many times as you want, but you'll get this free sample pack with any drink mix purchase. So go to drinkelement.com/keto rewind and try this out for yourself. Big thanks to Element for sponsoring this video. Now, time to go for my walk, and I'll see you back at the rest of this video. Alrighty, so let's see. First things first, I'm not sure if I made a video last week. I guess I could have looked that up before I started filming today, but it's either been 1 or 2 weeks since I last saw you. I'm down again. For those of you that might be just joining, finding my channel, for the past, since October, I've been on like a 75 soft fitness challenge that kind of evolved into like making it work for me. So I'm doing 10,000 steps a day is like my daily goal. Basically move my body. I'm drinking all of the water, replacing all the crap that I was drinking with water and tea, that kind of thing. I'm avoiding all the processed foods. I'm eating a very strict keto or a high protein keto lifestyle right now as far as food goes. I'm reading at least an hour a day. Anytime I would normally pull up my phone and scroll social media, I read a book instead. And that has been a game changer. But in general, just walking every day and getting those steps in, 10,000 steps a day. I'm in my music, I'm in my thoughts. It's my daily therapy, it's my me time. I'm just making that effort to put that into my routine. And that's just really been working for me right now. So that's what I've been doing since like October, where I really hunkered down pretty hardcore on as I changed like the foods and stuff I was eating probably in the last 6 weeks. But for the longest time, making these videos seemed so like I just was in a rut for so long, so I wasn't focused, which directly impacted my eating because I'm an emotional eater. So it was just, for the longest time, I've just not had good news, and I've been on a roll for like the past 6 weeks. But to like commit and actually make those changes and have consistency, you know, where even the weekends look like during the week, so it's not the same old do really great Monday through Friday and blow it on the weekos routine, and, you know, just to start all over. So it has been feeling really good to finally show up every day, not just when it was easy or convenient. So that has made a difference, and that led me to the topic for today of being self-disciplined. When you look at it objectively, being that I've been doing this 5 years now, you know, I've lost so much weight in this past 5 years. I've gained a lot of weight in this past 5 years. And just what speaks up or is most loud when you think about everything that's going on, and that comes down to self-discipline. Above all, if you're not disciplined, your goals don't work. You know, the goals only work if you do. So at the end of the day, if your goals aren't working, it's because you're not. And sometimes we have to look back at ourselves and be like, what's happening here? What's going on? You know, and be honest, because there's been a lot of times where I thought I was doing really good, but I wasn't doing my best. And I knew it deep down, you know, so I wasn't fooling anybody, especially not myself. But it sounds good at the time to like justify and make excuses. So when it comes to that self-discipline, it's really simple. There's 3 parts of self-discipline, and I wanted to talk about this. The first one, or my first secret to self-discipline and a weight loss journey, will be you have to move more and eat less. You know, you can't eat more than your body needs. The math doesn't work. It's proven, you know, but you do need to eat less and move more. You know, you've got to be in some type of caloric deficit. And how you get there, how fast you do it, how, you know, strict you are, none of that matters. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is you have to move more and eat less. The degree of which you want to do that at, that's individual. But I've done all aspects in the past 5 years. I found I have faster results clearly when I'm more strict with that. And I've got a little bit more lackadaisical being too easy. So you got to find that happy medium of your move more and eat less. So when I think of move more, that is I get my 10,000 steps in no matter what every single day. And the goal is to try and hit more than that. But the point is you've got to move more, you know, and find something that you like to do. And for instance, I love weightlifting, but I have not been doing weightlifting in probably 4 months. Right now, walking is working for me. And right now, what my goal is, I want to lose weight. And I want to get this done. Summer's coming, you know. So right now, I'm walking, you know, and I'm just not dealing with the weightlifting right now. But doesn't mean weightlifting doesn't work. It's just I'm getting better results right now by just walking. So why not walk, you know? So that's part of the thing. You're going to move more, find some type of activity that makes you move more instead of sitting on the couch. And then eating less. You can't sit and eat all day. You just can't, you know? It's like, it's obvious. We don't really need to talk about that one. But you do need to eat less than your body needs. Some form of a caloric deficit needs to exist. How strict, again, how not strict you are, will depend on your individual goals. For me, right now, I'm eating enough where I just feel hunger, but not enough that I'm like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. You know, like all I can think of being is so hungry. You know, so that you got to find that sweet spot, if you will, where you're like, yep, I'm just there, you know, but I'm not killing myself to be here. You know, I hope that makes sense. So my second secret to self-discipline that has been working right now is fuel your body with real food and avoid the processed foods. And that seems so simple and so stupid, maybe, but it couldn't be more accurate. Then it's the more I eat of real food, the simpler it is, because when I go to the grocery store, I'm only sticking to the outsides of the store. I'm not going through the middles where all the processed crap is, where all that triggering food, all of those foods that I just can't have one of. I want the whole package, you know, like that kind of thing. So I avoid that. My actual shopping time is way less because I'm just going the outsides of the store where all the fresh foods are that are not processed, that comes in nature's packaging. And that makes simpler meals It means way less thought process in it. There's less emotion going into my food. You know, emotions is one of those things that's down at the root of my problem, is not being able to hone that in and using food as my source of emotion, you know? So it's one of those things where it just makes sense, and it's been so much easier. And additionally onto that, like I talked about in my last video, is, you know, when you're I was at a party this past weekend, and there was just so much food there that I couldn't eat anything that was brought. You know, I brought my own food, you know, but there was just so much temptation there, and there were so many times I just like, I'll just have one Oreo. But then I thought in the back of my mind, it is so much easier to say no to that one Oreo than to eat the one Oreo and then be like, oh, I want all of the Oreos now, and then have to think about Oreos for the rest of the night and, you know, just want more and fight that challenge to not have any more. So it was easier just to say no and move on than to have that on my tongue, you know, and reminding me. So that is one of the things that I really honed in on, is saying no to the one, than to just letting me have the one and then having to fight all the emotion that come after that, you know, to try and say I could just have the one, you know, like I can't have the whole package. So it's so much easier to fight my own personal battle just by saying no from the beginning, and then finding something else that does work, you know. So, and that's a lot of that is saying no to those processed foods. So at the end of the day, fueling my body with real food not only makes me feel better, I'm more in control, and I am more determined now to continue the success, because I'm putting that first step in, you know, and that momentum is driving, right? And along those lines, instead of wanting like the crappy sugary drinks, water. Water, 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 water. Eat water all day long, you know, like, oh, it's just hydrate my body. And then besides, I work out and I'm moving so much, I'm thirsty. So it's been so easy to get my water in. Just keep refilling my cup and drink all day, and it's like my emotional support water. And then my third secret to self-discipline that has been working for me is stop with the excuses. I am queen of excuses, queen. And it's one of those things where you have to stop lying to yourself. You know, if you're not seeing results on the scale or in your clothes, or, you know, it's like you have to think about, okay, what's happening here? And remember, your body keeps track of what you do, right? Your body knows if you're moving more and eating less. Your body knows if you're eating all the crap and binging on all the things. Your body knows. A scale you don't need a scale to do that. You don't need any fancy equipment. Your body knows what you're doing, you know? So stop lying to yourself. Stop with the excuses. I'm so busy. I work too much. My schedule, my kids, when I stopped making all those excuses and fitting me back into my schedule by choosing me for at least 1 hour a day, everything starts changing and I start seeing results. So those stay in the excuse corner, and action instead starts to become more, you know, what I'm doing, right? And I'm doing something about it. I'm getting it done. I'm making that choice. The actions now are so much louder than my excuses. So that is my 3 secrets to self-discipline when you're trying to lose weight. Of course, there are more than that, but those are the ones that speak out the most to me. So now let's talk about the weekly weigh-in. I can tell, not only on the camera here, but just in my clothes, that the results, the work that I put into me is starting to show off. Because you lose 10 pounds or something, and it's like you can hardly tell that on a person. But I'm approaching like a lot now. You know, I'm at the 27-pound mark, and friends that see me every day are like, "You're losing weight. What is happening?" You're like, all of those comments have been starting, and it's like it feels good to have other people see I'm shrinking, you know, so that feels good and gives me like that attagirl. So like my clothes are fitting so much better. Shorts can zip. You know, I bought a couple pairs of shorts that I'm going to be trying to get into this summer. So I bought them a size small on purpose, a smaller size on purpose, so that I can judge that progress. So I'll have that picture coming up. But it's such an awesome feeling to finally see on your body the work that I know I've been putting in. And you know, like my chin's coming back, you know, I'm not so round, my collarbones are coming out, my arms look better from all the push-ups, but just the self-discipline. So I was 234 and today I'm 229. So that was 5 pounds in the last 2 weeks that have come off again. And it was like, I'm just doing the same thing. Nothing's been changing. I'm just doing it and showing up every day. So that means I only have 49 pounds more until I get to my goal weight. So it's exciting stuff. So I thought I'd also show you some updated pictures. I haven't taken any pictures in forever, for mind you. We'll put those right here. I haven't taken photos in forever, so I thought this would be a good little surprise. And then at the end of the day, it's a new month, we're in May, and we are continuing the Summer Slim Down Weight Loss Challenge. So I'm doing all of those things, but I'm gonna add one more thing, and that's self-discipline. I want you, along with me, to show up and be disciplined. Anytime I have one of those weak moments, like right now I'm getting over a cold, I don't want to go for a walk. I don't want to, you know, I'm in that like, oh, I got too much snot, you know, like, which makes all those excuses start popping up, and, you know, I'm like, I'm tired. So I'm like, no, those are excuses. Get up, go for a walk. I don't need to go walk. I don't need to do 10,000 steps today, but I do need to move my body, you know, so like kind of making that compromise, but that's part of self-discipline. And at the end of the day, whatever it takes is what's going to take to get this job done. And if you want to see your goal weight, it's going to make or break your weight loss journey. If you want to get results, you want to see results, self-discipline needs to be on this list. And what does self-discipline look to you? So for me, my self-discipline is on the weekends when it's time to go have fun with my friends, rein it in, you know, bring my own foods, you know, avoid the alcohol, drink something else, like that kind of thing where it keeps me on track so that I don't blow it in one night what took me a whole week to do, right? With movement and all the things. So adding self-discipline on here means, what does it look to you? How do you keep self-discipline? And does that mean making a new routine? Does that mean trying to make your own foods instead of eating out? Does that mean going to the gym every day, starting a yoga class, or, you know, like, what does self-discipline mean to you? So I'm adding that in here for the month of May. And this should bring us through, there'll be a lot of videos this month because I've just felt so good. And it's like, when I'm feeling like that, I want to make videos. I'm feeling inspired and I feel like I can motivate people to get up and get going again. So that's where I come in. That's where I feel like my videos just shine. So when I'm feeling that way, we're going to make a lot of videos this month. So with that said, that is all I have for you today. Don't forget to get your free sample pack with any drink mix and using my special link. I will see you at the next one. I'm Jess. You're watching Keto Rewind. Bye-bye.